Hey guys, I've just driven an hour or so north of Perth. Some of you locals will no doubt recognise this location. Just up here behind me is the Guilderton Lighthouse out at near the mouth of the Moore River. Very popular holiday destination at the moment. It's pretty busy here because it's school holidays. But I've just popped up here for the evening just to shoot the Milky Way setting behind the lighthouse here. So I'm probably only about 100 metres or so to the east of it, and the Milky Way is going to be setting back in an arch laying flat almost directly behind. I'll stick a PhotoPills Night AR image up on the screen so you can see it. So this is sort of the traditional thing to shoot when we come out to Guilderton. I've shot it a number of times myself before, but I thought it might be nice to do a vlog shooting here, particularly late in the season. It lends itself so well to the setting Milky Way. I've also got another spot in mind which is a fair bit further to the east, where I can use a longer focal length and try and get a little bit more compression rather than shooting with the wide angles. So I'll head out there, scout that location next, and we'll see what that looks like. I'm not sure if it's going to work or not, and I'll definitely shoot here as well just to get this one in the bag. I'm also going to have a bit more of a hunt around Guilderton just to see if I can find a couple of other spots, maybe closer down onto the beach there, just see if there's anything else that may be of interest. So I'll take you guys along for the ride. Okay, let's keep moving. Okay, we've come out to the spot that I was talking about earlier, where I'm going to try to shoot the Guilderton Lighthouse with a longer focal length. I don't know if you can see it, but it's sort of back here somewhere along the horizon. At this 20mm focal length I'm shooting the vlog with, it probably looks a long way away, but I want to try with like a 135 or even maybe a 200. Might not work, but we'll give it a go. Hey guys, just I've come back right down onto the coast, a little boardwalk that goes around the beach. I found this little spot here. The boardwalk actually lines up beautifully as a leading line to the setting Milky Way, which will just be coming down through here. So yeah, depending on how much light pollution there is here, this could be an awesome little spot. So yeah, we'll pop back here later on this evening and check this one out too. Okay. Okay, here's another little spot, probably a little more challenging than the others, but could still work. So we've got boardwalk just down there behind me. You can see that there. And then we've got the Milky Way will be just setting through here. So it could be quite good as a little Vertorama maybe. Might be worth coming back here to try this out too. And I'll just turn you around. Okay, so this is the other bit of boardwalk here, actually leading directly to the stairway that I was showing you before. I think I like this composition a lot. We've got the leading line of the boardwalk leading directly to where the Milky Way will be setting, just through here. I think this one will work very nicely. I'm not too sure how much light pollution we'll get, but we'll pop back a little bit later tonight and have another look at this one. Hey guys, just chilling out now. Got a couple of hours to go before it gets dark, so I'm going to grab a little bit of food and enjoy the sunset. Such a beautiful spot down here at Moore River. The breeze is dropping off, the skies are still really clear, so I think we're in for a good night. Managed to find quite a few compositions which I'm happy with, so yeah, I'm looking forward to a successful night tonight. So I'll meet up again with you after sunset. Hi guys, I'm just back at the lighthouse. It's at dusk, and I just thought I might set up my vlogging camera, the Z30, for a little time lapse. just sort of like a twilight hour time lapse through to darkness. I find those quite interesting to see the light changing and the Milky Way popping through. So I just thought might be an opportune time to just run through what I do. So it's fairly straightforward, particularly with these modern cameras. So basically I just go into the menu options. I mean, I won't go into too much detail here because each camera is going to be slightly different, but I'm in photo mode and I'm just scrolling through to interval timer. I'm going to leave it in program mode because I'm a bit of a cheat, and I'm going to leave it at 15-second interval. I've got it set for 400 shots, so that should be fine. The Nikon's got something called exposure smoothing, so I leave that on. Silent photography I leave on. Interval priority I leave on, so that stops the camera attempting to run past the interval that I've set. And focus before each shot is off because we will have the camera in manual focus. And we whack it on the tripod. Done this slightly the wrong way around, but I can just jump out of that for a sec. Just get it focused. Focusing is a little more challenging on the Z30 because it doesn't have an EVF, but it's not too bad. I still use the optical zoom. So I think we're pretty good there. I'll just lock that in. Everything ready to go, and back to my interval timer. Press start, it says preparing, and off it goes. So it'll start shooting. So we'll probably leave that running for a couple of hours, I think, while I'm just around the corner getting a few track shots in the clear. Then I'll pop back here and grab my foregrounds. You can see I've got the battery here because it probably won't run for 2 hours without the battery support. Okay, I'll now crack on, and it's about what is it, 6:50. So I've still got about 40 odd minutes to go until it's dark. So I'll just bide my time for that, and then grab a few track shots. Okay, I'll catch up with you a bit later in the evening. So it's now about 9:30. I've done my track shots. So now I'm going to shoot the foreground for the lighthouse. So the track shots I did were at 20 and 35 mil, and I also did what I often do is a little section with 85 as well. So that will be for the longer focal length shot if I get to that tonight. I think I will just do a 20 mil foreground here. That will probably do me for the foreground for the lighthouse, although I'll see how I go. I might do the 35 as well. Virat's arrived as well, so he's around there finishing off his track shots, and then he'll be back here to do his foregrounds as well. So I'll get going. Hey guys, we're back at the boardwalk, the one at the top. So it's getting pretty late, so the Milky Way is getting quite low on the horizon now. So I'm just going to try a set of stacked shots and see how that looks. If that doesn't work out, I may use the tracked shots that I shot a little bit earlier. Anyway, we'll give that a try and see what we can get, because I'm pretty keen to get down to that bottom area as well, but we're rapidly running out of time. So that's the joys of shooting at this time of the season, where we don't have the Milky Way up all night. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. I'm going to have to turn these lights off, because even at these low settings, they're still throwing too much light. In fact, I might just turn it down to 1%. We'll see how that goes. Okay, that worked out pretty well actually. So I've ended up doing just a very small pano. So I've moved the camera into portrait mode, and I've taken 3 vertical shots with long exposures. I used 2-minute exposure, f2.8, ISO 800, focusing about halfway down the boardwalk, and it's come up pretty clean. So now I'm just going to do a set of stacked shots for the sky. The sky might be slightly problematic, as I said before, because the Milky Way's got down to probably about 30 degrees above the horizon now, but we've got quite a bit of smoke haze on that horizon, which is washing it out a fair bit. So I'll see what those stacked shots look like, but as I said, I may substitute in my tracked shots for that, just for a cleaner image, putting it in the same spot as where the stacked shots go. Okay. Right guys, I've come back down to the bottom section of the boardwalk and just shot down here. I've just done a little, I've had to focus stack it because the boardwalk's quite long and I wanted to keep the detail in the foreground. So I've done a little, just 2 or 3 shot focus stack, and also I've done 1 shot for the bottom section of the deck, and then I've done another shot above it. So it's like a little 2-shot Vertorama, and then the Milky Way above that. So pretty happy with how this one turned out. We were fortunate that the lights, there was a lot of lighting here, lighting the boardwalk up for safety reasons, I guess. And almost just as we were noticing just how much the light pollution was going to affect us, the lights went out, which was pretty cool. So yeah, happy with how this one's looking. The proof will be in the pudding once I bring it all together in the edit, but we'll see. And getting close to being the end of the night, I think. I might just try and squeeze 1 or 2 more shots in. Okay, see ya. Right guys, okay, well that's pretty much the end of another night. It's been pretty successful. I'm just out here at that the long focal length composition for the Guilderton Lighthouse. I ended up using the 85mm, and yeah, I think it's works. I think it works. So. I'll let you guys be the judge when I put the images up. So yeah, it's getting pretty late and I need to get back to town, so I'll keep it fairly short here. Please like and subscribe if you've been enjoying these videos. Appreciate everyone that's subscribed so far. The channel's growing nicely, so yeah, gives me some motivation to keep making these. So yeah, I really appreciate that, and I guess we'll see you next time, and enjoy the images that are coming up now. See you guys.